Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Division E East matchup of Bob's Minions versus Team Rainbow Shrooms. Go. And we have a fun little prediction for all of you at home. Wow, indeed. We got a fun little prediction for you at home. How many stacks for Zul'jin? Now, we are not looking at this number here. We are going to be looking at this number over here. And I know, I said 175. Yes, I know. I know I said 175. I did that on purpose. Will he go above and beyond his stacks, chat? We always do the regular amount, so why not make it interesting and say 175 instead, all right? We're you know, let's try new things here. Let's try new things. Let's go beyond. Like maybe if there's a Nazebo in the series. By the way, there's a Murky in this game. Just want to kind of throw that one out there really quickly, casually. I actually didn't know there was a Mercury in this game when I selected it. I just was like, oh, you know, hey, Division E, we don't cast a lot of that division. Let's go check out this random game. And I'm very glad that I did. That we got a lot of cool players in this. There's a few names in this, on these teams that I have seen around the Heroes of Storm community quite a bit. Plus Ultra. I hate new things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you all very much. Dahaka versus Murky. It's funny because technically, based on the skin, this is TVZ. Or ZVT, based on the sides. Because Murky is in a Space Marine outfit. So this is TVZ. We got some StarCraft 2 action up here. Murky is going to be going into Fishy Deal. We'll check on those stacks as the game does progress. Over in the bottom right, we will see a camp to be grabbed. On the top left, same to be said. I love tuning into Baja streams. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. As long as, I mean, thanks for being here, everybody. Y'all are good people. Thank you so very much. Falstead will go into top lane. Looks like he's going to want to... Oh, I see. He wants the matchup versus Murky to be able to build stacks. And also, the Zul'jin is, well... I think the Zul'jin kind of beats out anyone in this... Maybe... No, like, this early game, Demon is just going to keep autoing, and this is scary for anyone that's to go up against him. Yeah, like, I'm looking like Falstead could, like, poke here and there, but then Zul'jin just gets free stacks. Dahaka could maybe land a drag, which is denial of stacks, but I really think that this Zul'jin is... Yeah, Demon's going to have some good positioning on this. We'll check that out a little bit later as Siege Jensen top lane will be cleared out. I do like the Lucio's name. I feel that on a spiritual level. My spirit animal is this Lucio player. Did you just did you just My Hero Academia us, Lord Kane? Little love. Wow, okay. I guess, well, it's underneath tower shots. I was wondering, I was like, oh, Varian immediately goes in with the charge and backs up, but also the allies run around to step in as well. Either way, camp for top lane. We got Falstead still clearing that. Sylvanas gonna go in possession, so more stealing, more lane pressure. We also have the Diablo going auto attack, life leech at level 4. Not the most common talent we see. It's usually Shadow Charge or I think it's like Devil's Due, I think is the talent. I might be misremembering. It might be the level 1. Either way, it's usually the Shadow Charge icon or the trait icon, and then there's or Fire Stomp. But either way, Silverbell going to take a bit of damage from Mach. I started it. You said go beyond. Oh, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I just wanted to make sure that I was following along, that it was a reference to My Hero Academia. Sorry, it may have sounded a little condescending from me, but I did not mean it that way. We love anime in this channel. We actually were talking about Chainsaw Man a couple days ago. Now, and since my family they're gone for the night, they'll be back tomorrow, and you know, like they went down to Yosemite for the evening. I'll be able to catch up on all the anime I've missed so far. I'm very excited about that tonight. I think there's like 1 or 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man. Maybe 1 for sure. I don't know if there's a third one out yet. I have not seen it, but I have heard of it. You would like it. Parasite. Oh, Parasite's amazing. I've seen Parasite. Oh, yeah. Parasite is a fantastic anime. I think it was actually, might have been Leon Black who actually recommended that to me randomly. It might have been Leon Black, or I know we talked about it on Twitter. But either way, Parasite was so fantastic. I do want to talk about Paralyzing Enzymes, because that was the level 7 pickup for the Dahaka. Late game, this is actually a monster of a talent, because right now it's 369 nice damage. That does scale as the levels go along, and you also have baseline damage, and I feel like the baseline damage for drag it constantly catches me off guard when I look at it, because the baseline drag is 219 right now. Add in another, what, 383 damage? Y'all can do the math in chat on that one, but that's a lot of damage after drag ends, because I believe it's damage over time? Additional, yeah, it's damage over time. It's still, like, that's so much. And, like, late game, I think, like, if you don't die on Dahaka, around level 20, I think a drag is, like, somewhere in, like, the 800 to 1,000 damage if you land it. Drag will land on the Lucy. You can see that damage over time applied. Silver Bell is going to back away. The Diablo does go down. No souls to buy back in. And this will be murky to fall as well. If you've never seen it, there's an anime short. It's about 45 minutes. I know you can get it off of YouTube. I bought it because it was a couple dollars, and it's very good. It's called, oh god, Dead Leaves. Dead Leaves. It's anime, I think it's like early 90s, or maybe late 90s, actually. But Dead Leaves is very good if you want a short little, like, anime movie to watch. Really funny story, really interesting stuff. Like, I watch it back, like, almost once a year, because, like, every time I watch it back, I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's really, really good. Dead Leaves. Really cool animation. If you remind me after this game, I can post it in chat. I don't know if other things pop up when you Google it. Oh, Murky goes down to the very end, but either way. 5 stacks for the tissue regeneration as well for Exponent. Halfway through that one. Still has 100 full stacks on Paralyzing Enzymes. 1-to-1 in our seeds, 10 apiece in the levels. We haven't cycled through the other numbers, so it's definitely check those out. Octograb Murky. Ooh, if we get into level 16, we can see Wrath of Cod. Wrath of Cod could be huge. We should also check on the Zul'jin stacks soon. Good damage from the Sylvanas, or good Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. We have a lot of great setup from B-Man on the Diablo. Gust out from Falstad as well, pushes the enemy away. Isolation was on to Demon. Let's check, while we have the lull in the fight, let's check this really quickly. 128 stacks out of 150. Those Zul'jin believers have to be feeling good about those stacks right now, as this variant does not look like he is long for the world, and variant falls to the Murky. You can see that right there, the animation from Holland Knight. That's a possession. You can actually still see the glow in the 3 minions that were stolen away. Greymane falls to grab a camp on the left-hand side. Invade from B-Man and friends. Have I ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho? I know about it. I've never really watched it. Like, I know little things about it. I watched it on Toonami when I was a kid a couple times, because I think Yu Yu Hakusho was either before or after Dragon Ball Z, or it was somewhere in there in the Toonami block. And it popped up every so often. I think my brother watched a little bit more of it than I did. I was mostly, you know, on Toonami, I was like, Dragon Ball Z. Give me Dragon Ball Z. I want to know when Goku goes Super Saiyan. Will it be this episode or 13 other episodes later while I wait for him to fight against Frieza? Aren't they remaking or something, Yu Yu Hakusho? Aren't they doing something with that now? Or are they doing one of those horrible live actions? I love anime and stuff. I just don't think that, like, anime translates into live action very good at all. Like, there are things in anime that look good in anime and they don't look good in real life. So, I honestly can't think of, like, does anyone know of a like, one of those adaptations that were good? Because none come to mind. I thought it was a live action one I read. Honestly, I think it would ruin it for you personally. Yeah. Hey Rarity, how you doing, friend? Sorry, there's a lot of purple names in chat, so I didn't realize that it was you were asking the question. Curse Bullet, a lot of good damage. B-Man taking tower shots, negative 20 armor onto him. Diablo able to back away. The Attack on Titan live one was okay. I'm doing all right, Rarity. Thank you for asking. I got some mildly good sleep last night. I had a good meeting before stream. Oh, look at that paralyzing enzymes. That's gonna be a toss dingo as well. Tostitos for the Zul'jin. He will fall. The apocalypse comes through. Diablo, oh, Diablo, can you back away? The leap of faith does save the Dahaka. And Murky steals a camp. Goody, glad to butt. Oh, Rarity, I'm glad to butt. Glad to butt indeed. To me, I think the live action animes, I think that live action of animes fail because in your opinion, cheap out of making them, they use all the technology and actually that's fair. Hollow Knight, that's a fair point. That's absolutely a fair point. I can't think of a single live action anime adaptation or anything that's like, oh yeah, like that's so good, like you should watch it. Like the Death Note one was kind of. I also have never seen like the original Death Note, which I know is a sin. It's a lot of things I haven't seen. I still have to work through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Mock Stash is getting low here. I was gonna see if there was an Octograb from Silverbell. Will Silverbell go for this Octograb? Feels like Silver's really deep for it. It will be Greymane going down. We do have Sylvanas able to back away. Light Bomb from the Innuit connects onto Murky, and he will fall as well. This is the Varian trying to back away. Falstad goes down to the Zul'jin on the left-hand side of our screen, who's just currently dicing, shredding, mincing, cutting up the enemy team with those axes. But Just Garbage on the Lucy on the top right of our screen will be able to get the channel, and that is Garden Terror to the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Are these like psilocybin shrooms or something? Is that what it is? Or are these just like, are these like king oyster mushrooms? Are they shiitake? They had Ichigo as a white guy into orange hair speaking Japanese to keep to the manga. It was made sense to live action. Oh, really, Lord Kane? That's weird. There's the One Piece live action that I'm like so interested about. I'm very interested to see how the One Piece live action is going to be, because One Piece is a very One Piece is a wild anime. Like I don't like, I've seen like little bits here and there, but like I don't know. We'll see. I'm very curious how the One Piece anime is gonna look. I just don't know what they're gonna do. They're our own little creation. Smile. I'm quite proud of our little shrooms. So okay, so your little spores. Another problem with live action is hundreds of episodes, and they make it into a 2-hour movie. Yeah. I watched a little bit of the Full Metal Alchemist live action anime, and I remember I think I said it to Cat Peach, and she was like, "Why?" But I watched like 10-20 minutes of it or something like that, and I was like, "God, this is like it just doesn't translate. It just looks weird and it feels weird watching it." Anyways. All I know is I've got some horror movies to watch this month, so I'm excited. There's like the horror Winnie the Pooh movie that comes out. Is that today? Didn't it come out like late October or something like that? I swear I read it was like October 20th is like the horror Winnie the Pooh movie comes out. Auto attacks from the Zul'jin, continuing to build those up. He's actually, how close is he to finishing the ones? Oh, he's past it. Believers will get paid out at the end of the game. Anyways, we have 16 to 17 in levels, 4 to 6 in the kills, some pings around the map, and it seems like the members of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go have found kind of just their pacing. They found their slot, and they're feeling pretty good here. They're looking good in this map number 1 in our third best of 3 of the day. And Bob's Minions, how will they start to kind of rally and answer back? Because this is a murky composition that's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. We will see the slime upgrade at level 16, so no Wrath of Cod. This toxic buildup does play into the level 4 slime time. We also could see the level 20 upgrade for the slime as well. I'm not sure what the Murky will go into. He could go into it's not Fish Tank. I forget the upgrade on Octograb. I know it just increases the damage. I forget the name of it specifically. There is the slime upgrade. There's the Big Kahuna Tuna. feel like I'm missing one. I mean, of course there is the upgrade on March of the Murlocs, the Endless March, but I don't know if he's got a 5th upgrade at level 20. I don't think he has a 5th talent. It's just and a shark too? Oh, yeah. Just and a shark. Octograb. Bubble and out. Healing bubble, and you also have slippery when wet. So yeah, I like this Murky build quite a bit. Actually, I'm curious. What does the Murky stacks look like? 14, so he's got 1 stack of Bride currently. Great casting as always, Baha. Oh, Flaxseed, thank you very much. I'm glad I can interject some random stories about live-action anime, or some random conversations about live-action anime in between some Heroes of the Storm, you know? Gust from Falstead pushes back the enemy. Apocalypse from the Diablo. Moxdash getting very low, and Zul'jin just shredding through this enemy with these autos. A lot of axes being donated to the faces of the enemy. Demon wants the last auto to Greymane. He finds it, and this is going to be a quadra kill. Maybe. Do I hover the button?
Team kill!
Yeah, Dahaka will go down. This is looking like the core. Shielding to start falling. 30-some seconds on average for the enemy team, and I think Team Rainbow Shrooms Go will be able to take map number 1 here on Garden of Terror. Extremely good play. The Zul'jin was amazing, but I honestly gotta say, I'm loving the Murky. I'm loving the Murky for sure. GG, well played over to the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Map 1 in their favor. Oh, you want, here, hold on, I got the buttons for you.
Killing, dominating, rampage, unstoppable, godlike, ludicrous, wicked, sick. Monster kill, multi-kill, ultra kill, unreal, holy shit, mega kill.
There you go. Alrighty, T is done for the day. I need to get the combo breaker. I should get that. Yeah, absolutely. I should get combo breaker. Oh, itchy leg. And we do have the making Inky at level 20 though. Alrighty, back to Bandit Night. We have less than an hour till the Resident Evil Showcase. I'm so excited about the Resident Evil Showcase. Oh. Alright, next map. Let's also update the scores. Let's get the players, or let's get the map loaded up, and let's see what happens. Players on the same sides. Always good to see. Oh my god, what a draft! What a draft. I know I haven't paid out the people from the last prediction. What will they be showcasing? They have claimed Resident Evil Village stuff and Resident Evil 4 stuff, but we're actually gonna make a bingo card about it all, and we're gonna play some bingo around it. How many base stacks for Zul'jin? He had 175 or more. He was at like 225 at the end, so the believers got paid out. My cookies. Points. Alrighty. Bum 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 bum. The bandit bucks are important. I know they are. No, they absolutely are important. I need this to see. I cannot spell this team name. Alright, so we're gonna do a first boss taken. Ad break. Well, there's nothing happening on the stream. It's the best time for an ad break to happen. There's nothing happening on the stream. It's what we always do. Why would I want an ad to be run during the middle of the game when I can run them when there's nothing happening on the stream? This is what I use my brain chat. You should never get an ad in the middle of a game. Never. I literally I make that a goal. Hey, last one. What's up, bud? Big brain move. I know. I mean, there's you know, there's literally something in my Twitch thing that says there will be an ad that runs in X minutes. Would you like it to run? And then I choose no because that's in the middle of a game. Anyways, we're about to get into map number 2. Map number 2, Towers of Doom. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We'll introduce the teams, and I will start the prediction once we get in here, because on the left-hand side, we got the members of Bob's Minions, Anduin, Greymane, Anubarak, Leork, and Falstad. Over on the right-hand side, we have Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. We've got an Uther, Nova, Stitches, Hammer, and a Zagara. We picked a really good Division E game to cast here. I'm going to have to note Team Rainbow Shrooms Go because they have some fun drafts. But you know what else is fun? Twitch gambling. Twitch gambling is fun because it's not real money and it doesn't really matter. So we are going to have a prediction. Which team will get the first boss of the game? Which boss will take down the first boss? Which team will get the first boss of the game? Fire out 4 shots to the enemy core. Will it be Bob's Minions? Will it be Team Rainbow Shrooms Go? Or will there be no boss taken throughout the entire map of Towers of Doom? Get your gambles in. Let's have some fun. And we have bottom lane. B-Man. I'm showing that vision really quickly. Demon pops the immediate. Oh wow! Actually, unsieges immediately and just starts autoing into the tower right there in the base tank mode. All right, Nubrak burrows in. Demon gonna get hit with that second form of CC as well with the impale. Demon can also drop the umbrella out on that Sergeant Hammer. You got that radius, the umbrella as I like to call it. You want to fight under the umbrella, Ella. A. Blizzard hates me for my love of Nova. She's my main, to be honest. Alright. We're just gonna hit the L button and lock to Howl on Night. This is all we're watching. We're about to see the most pro Nova in NA. CPX, you better be watching, bud. Oh, that Nova game in CCL. Oh, that Nova game. Whew-wee. Oh, that Nova game. 2 stacks to the Falstad at level 1. Stitch is already at 4 globes. That's pretty nice. He'll have the 5% movement increase every 20 globes. You got a baseline increase from the talent of 5%. So at 20, he'll have 10%. Demon going to be taking a lot of damage. I don't think the Sergeant Hammer will be able to boost their way through this one, and that will be a kill. I think Sergeant Hammer might have been lining up to try and get an angle so B-Man could get a friendly hook or an ally hook onto the Hammer, but it just did not work out, and Hammer will fall. First blood to the side of Bob's Minions. They start out this game with a kill, and it's looking like they're rallying here in map 2 in our third best 3. But it's early. It's Towers of Doom, and it's anyone's game. Invade under the camp while the Hammer was dead. I like this call quite a bit. Also, there's going to be vision of the enemy team in lane. I think they might have seen some of them splitting off to this point, but Anubarak will be able to channel this, and if he needs to burrow, I'm sure he's got a way of backing up. Now, Bristle Claw actually was left behind. I thought the Anduin made it out, but no, I think he's about to die. He will get 1 Divine Star, 1 slam from Stitches, but an auto from Hammer will confirm the kill. Anduin will fall, and he can go cry to the Alliance like the little baby he is now. Let's start splitting Twitch chat. Let's start pitting Twitch chat against each other. You know? Just start screaming for the Horde. Oh, alright. Good Zagara. I want to point out Silver Bell on the Zagara getting some really good creep spread out here in the north position, or I guess the top area, or I guess the mid to top area. There we go. The jungle. Sergeant Hammer going to get hit with a burrow from Anubarak. What level 4 is Sergeant Hammer going for? Is it the Self-Cleanse? Hook just shy of Mock? Or will it be... I actually forget the level 4. Regenerative Biosteel? Regenerative Biosteel, I think, is actually the level 4 talent. Top left and right are traded, and looks like Stitches gets the channel as well. The Raven Lord taking 8 shots. The Gravekeeper taking only 4. Sergeant Hammer still holding level. There it is, yes. So it is Regenerative Biosteel. Basic attacks while in siege mode, heal for 10% damage dealt. So Hover Siege should be next, and this is kind of the base kit that Hammers really need. I wonder what Demon's going to be going into. Huh. I'm wondering where they're going to go into a level 10. Will they go for Napalm Strike? Because at level 20 you have, like, Giga, like, oh, I was gonna say if Giga delay on objective phases with Napalm Strike, but also BFG can be a really good tool. Like right now, if for post 10, BFG gets a kill on the Mox Dash. So long as it connects, though. Not my war chief. Wow. What, you don't like mean ladies who burn down trees? I do. Hook, Hook's just gonna hit the wall right there. That hover siege mode activated for the hammer as well. Ooh, we have Grenade build for the Gray Man, actually. Gonna see the Incendiary Elixir at level 7 and also the Perfect Aim at level 1. And it looks like Siege Giants will be easily cleared out by Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Sergeant Hammer doing Sergeant Hammer things. Nova, well, button down decoys and floating around. Double Alter Phase coming up next. Nova is going to be going into the anti-armor shells, so it's going to be that super long basic attack, but it also does a lot of damage.
Take the altars and put an end to the Gravekeeper.
Her attack speed is proportionally slower. Oh, yes, proportional. I actually don't know what the auto attack time is on that, but it's very long, and I do know that Demon Grand will fall right there. We have Leoric getting the channel in the middle of the map. This will be... I think Greymane gets it. Yeah, Greymane gets it uncontested. Nice. Save the Dryads. I mean... Do you need to? Camp over on the top right, or on the right side, gonna be invaded once again. Nova putting down a little clone to get some vision for the allies around this objective, or excuse me, around the, I guess it is really an objective, but anyways, around the camp area, we do have Stitches going to go clear that out. 10 talent tiers soon, so let's cycle through the other numbers, of course. Sapper camp available through the top lane. Silverbell just throwing out those Banelings as well. Has a little bit of healing mana overtime actually applied. I think that might have been from a globe. Actually, I can check really quickly. Well is up. Actually, Well was just tapped, so you're going to see a big ol' bar of mana coming through for Zagara as she will jump into mid lane, continue double soaking for the allied team up against the Leoric. And 10 talent tiers here first. 2-1 in kills. 32 to 28 in core HP. We have a Gorge, Precision Strike, Napalm, Divine Shield, and Zagara is going what? Maw or Nidus? Will Zagara use Nidus to get around the map a lot faster and harass? Yes, it is. It's going to be Nidus for the mobility around the map. Maybe to even just outlane the Leoric. Hook onto Psycho Pants and no kill. Hollow Knight just throwing out the Nova clones. Hook once again. Hook Gorge. Do we have any sort of thing to push back the enemy? Bristlecall is probably running in for the Leap of Faith, and that is a Kaimo cleanse. Nova gets the kill. You want the display in game? It's so good for information. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the observer mode, so you can't access this in a regular game. The most you could possibly do is, you know, you could use the stat data when you click on someone, but yeah, even then, it's like, yeah, I don't think that's what you're looking for. Nova almost gets the interrupt, but it won't be quick enough in the rotation. Exponent getting that channel on the left-hand side. Silverbell on the right, and 4-4 in our damage, but it's going to be a 28 to 24 core difference. So a 4 damage difference. Ugh.
Not keep me from this realm.
Alright, let's see. Nobody's still getting boss. We are post 5 minutes. The boss is up and available, as that's the standard spawn time for Heroes of the Storm boss area. Sorry, I was like holding my breath for a second. Big Precision Strike, some Banelings from the Zagara as well. Bristleclaw getting very low. Nova wants the kill, and she will find it with, I believe, an auto attack right there. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Covert Ops after being stealth for 2 seconds. Oh, right, yes, okay, yes. So this is the one where you want to do pinning shots consistently from your stealth. You also have the rapid projection, so you reduce the cooldown and mana cost. So just a lot more clones to go out. That will be Nova with a kill onto the Greymane. We do have a hook onto Psycho Pants. Another Gorge into the Anub'arak. Anduin's not around for this one. He just now respawned, and that will be Anub'arak to fall as well. Demon and crew push on to the bottom lane fort as Zagara she's got one Nidus over here. She's actually got a Nidus in the bottom as well. There was a hook onto Mockstash, I do believe. Leap of Faith saves the moment. Just Garbage chasing in on that Uther, but he has to back away, and the fort will fall. Alrighty, things are looking good to the side of Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. They may be down in damage or down in core HP, but this might be the great equalizer. This might actually be the moment where our red team pulls ahead here in the second map in our third best of 3. Though I have to be honest, Bob's minions were doing pretty good at the start. These late game, these multi-late game kills are starting to really bolster the experience of the enemy side. And also, no 13 talent here. They got to make a fight happen. I was going to say it's 5v5, but kind of 5v4 with the Cocoon on... 5v3, actually, with the Cocoon on Stitches. We do have the kill, though, onto Anub'arak somehow, some way. The Gust from Falstad, Exponent so very low, is going to get gorged. We have a trade so far, Anub'arak for the Sergeant Hammer, as Leoric will be able to Wraith Walk out. Oh, he won't be able to Wraith Walk out. And just Garbage going for the channel here. Zagara moving out already. Precision Strike from Nova. Greymane lunges to the wave to be able to get away from B-Man and friends. Hook onto Anduin. Is there enough damage to get the kill? Is there a slam? That's a Nova auto attack. Did any sappers go over the wall? No, there's still 3 in the lane. Greymane with some razor swipes for the splash. 1-2 over the wall. 7 points of damage to the enemy team over the last few seconds, and this is looking great for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go, picking back up the momentum that they were falling behind with at the start of the game. Zagara with the Nidus network really getting some value around here. She's got a Nidus in each lane. She's got a great amount, she's got wonderful mobility is what I'm gonna say. She's got the goodest mobility. Hook, that's a 13 talent tier range increase, that 40% range with the extended hook, and that will connect onto Greymane. I feel like that was like max range for the Stitches, and either way, good pressure coming out from Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. I gotta say, like, the Nova's getting these auto attacks in at the last second, because the auto attack duration and like the cooldown for it is so long on anti-armor shells. Like, is there a way, can we see the auto attack speed of Nova? Does it show? Attacks per second, 0.4. She gets 0.4 attacks. No. What? Oh, okay, there you go. It's like what? It's like a 2-second delay before you can fire again?
The altars rise again.
That's like 2 seconds is a long time. It's basically 2 seconds? Okay. That was attempt to be a friendly hook. The Divine Shield will be using the Hammer. Hammer immediately sieges up. She's gonna get some damage. Mockstash! Oh, Mockstash so low. The Gust was good right there. Sappers in bottom. Want to point this out. Triple Altar Phase coming through. Can Anub'arak and friends get down here fast enough? Yes, because the wave arrives just in time. Though, will they have, to clear bottom, do they have to give over 3? No way do they take 15 points of damage. Oh my god, they're going to take 15 points of damage. Zagara gets the channel for free. Yeah, they get, that's, oh wait, maybe not 15, okay. So, that's 9. Still, that's like, what, 13 points of damage? No, that's 14 because they get the reconversion of mid. Or they convert mid. Holy crap! A map that was looking pretty like even Stevens there is just absolutely flipped. Absolutely flipped. But they hit really hard. Oh yeah, it's like what, like 250% increased damage or something crazy? 250% extra damage, and it decreases the physical armor of the target by 15 for 3 seconds. And it does both of those things too. Anub'arak burrows in, but he gets gorged immediately. Anduin's running in. He should have a Leap of Faith. Will he be able to use it in time? He's got 2 charges. Leap of Faith comes through, but it's a Chymo Cleanse. It unfortunately is a Chymo Cleanse. Can we look at like Nova stats again? I want to see. Where's her damage per auto attack? Auto attack damage 531. I'm like waiting for Nova to do one auto to see if it jumps again. Spell armor. No, okay, so it's 531. It's already calculated in there. It's already calculated. I was wondering if it was one of those things where like it calculates it as it shoots out or something weird, because Here's the Storm does weird math. Top lane gets converted. Boss is available. Boss plus 1 tower is GG. Good. Oh, I was gonna say good hook. I thought it connected onto Exponent, but it didn't. So let's say 550. Let's round up. 550 is what of Anduin's health? Is like nearly a sixth of Anduin's health. A little less than a sixth of Anduin's health. So they give over bottom lane, but they're gonna grab boss. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go will trade. Well, actually, this is still an advantage because they will get 4 shots in, and they only take 3 damage. All right, let's go ahead and pay out the people. Team Rainbow Shrooms Go do get the boss, as it is red. I'm just gonna take the second to make sure I get that right. There's your prediction, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so 3 HP remains on the core. And we got sappers in bottom lane. We got a big rotation into top. Howl and Knight is completely invisible. Because Howl and Knight's been standing still, they have true invisibility. You're going to see the clone right behind them. Try and harass a little bit. I'm just kind of swapping between the vision really quickly. Hook out from Stitches onto maybe the Greymane as the Gorge does come through. Cocoon immediately spitting out said Greymane. He razor swipes to a wave. Huge precision strike, but the enemy is able to back away. Light Bomb onto Psycho Pants. And Anduin does go down. Mach is low. That's a hook onto Goss, who will be able to roll away with the disengage. Eyes in the dark, buying a small window. Silverbell sees the Greymane and continues to chase in. Now we have B-Man right next to this. One auto, does get the kill. Nova steals it away. Hook onto Psycho. That'll be a kill onto Nubarek as well. Mockstash throwing out hammer after hammer, but the Leoric has to Wraith walk out. Is there enough to kill him? You've got the Pulverize at level 16 from Stitches with the slow. One auto from Nova would be enough, and she does get it. She goes for the snipe, but that doesn't land. Double Alter Phase coming up next, and realistically, they convert top. They set up over here, and this is GG in favor for Team Rainbow Shrooms Go. Or will they go for the little bit of flair here and go for the triple conversion? Yes, they are. They're going to put Sergeant Hammer in bottom, and I think by the time Hammer gets like this down to like an 8th or so, Zagara should be already done with the channel. Falstead does die on the left-hand side. Anduin respawns. Silverbell with the channel. Let's see how wrong I am. 16th of the bar right now. Hey, Zagar gets the channel, so I was off by a 16th or whatever. But either way, the map, the series, everything goes over to the side of Team Rainbow Strike Go. Yes, everything. Even, I don't know. I got nothing. GG!